Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So let's take a look at Lagrange or the LA token. It's been a while since I have covered this token and I saw it going up, so I thought it looked interesting, so I thought why not cover it again. So starting from, if you don't know what this token is, it is basically the future of AI is your knowledge, as you can see, and the future of humanity is Lagrange. So that is a massive statement, although the token only has a market cap of like 91 million. So okay, so anyways, after that, Lagrange is pioneering the next gen of verifiable tech with deep proof for verifiable AI, the zero knowledge prover network for universal proof generation, and the zero knowledge co processor for verifiable blockchain computation. So they have these three products. So they are working around those, as you can see here, and they have a big like technical info here. I'm not going in depth in that. What we are interested in, we are only interested in the token. So anyways, moving on. So the reason the token is like low-key surging, I think, is due to their team. So their team is at like as of now in Korea KBW event, as you can see, and they have like conference on 22, 24th, 25th as well as 26th, as you can see, and because of that I think it is like going up. That is the reason I can see it. The reason that is the reason most likely the token is going up. And after that, back on September 15th, their team did actually met with like SEC crypto task force as well. So I would say that is something, and because of that, the token could be going up as well. So overall, we don't have that massive of an update, but the token is going up based, I think, on what the team is talking about in that event, and it seems like that there are a lot of eyes on like LA token, and I think because of that, the token has had a really good like the surge. It went from 38 cent to as low as high as 50 cent. Now, if you don't know about the token, it is fairly easy to understand, as you can see here. So let's just try to look at their upcoming or their roadmap before we look at the token. So this is what they're working on. They are working on off-chain data, batching queries, advanced queries. So all of that is technical. So anyways, we will just look at the token in general. So in terms of its token, which is called LA, it is really easy to understand what it does. It is used for the payment for AI proof generation via T-proof, staking and delegation to Lagrange prover nodes, access to gated experience and activation. So this is exclusively to the holders, I believe. After that, unlocking token gated community tiers and perks in the Discord. So they only have, I would say, two useful utilities that could increase the demand for the LA token, which would be that their demand for the deep proof goes parabolic and the demand for the LA goes up as well along with that, because it is needed to generate AI proofs, as you can see here. After that, staking and delegation, which is fairly easy to understand, I would say. Now, in terms of like some other things, you can basically get some roles in the Discord like goldfish, whales, VIPs. You get some exclusive like things, as you can see here. If you hold like over 100k, you get like a meeting place for the Lagrange Drops investor. If you hold over 10,000, and this is you get, and if you hold only 10, this is you get. This is what you get. Now, if we talk about its tokenomics, okay, so let's just try to find out the blog if they have any about the tokenomics. So in terms of like their current APY, it is really high. It's at 20%, so that means it does have a quite a bit of an inflation, I would say. So now in terms of its tokenomics, it is, this is how it looks like. So there are client fees, protocol emissions, and subsidies. So it is inflation token with a fixed annual inflation of 4%, which is, I would say, fairly. It is fairly understandable. It's not that high. If it was above 10 or 8, I think it would have been high, but 4%, I would say it's normal. Now, in terms of the initial like token, 1 billion were minted, as you can see here, and they gave like so they gave like 25% to the core contributors. There is 18.54 to like investors, and both of these allocations are really important because there is a 12-month cliff, as you can see. After 12 months, the team, the core contributors as well as the investors will get their tokens in just like 12 months. So that means this token will have a massive sell pressure starting from I think it's going to be May of 2026. So in May of 2026, there will be a pretty big sell pressure on LA tokens. So there is still a pretty good window if it wants to make a new high. So like I would say there are still around 5 to 6 months before we see a massive sell pressure on LA token. So I think it could be a good hold till then. Anyways, now if we look at its price, the token, especially when it's launched, it's like it has seen a massive like jump, as you can see here. So as of now, it does have a really good support, I would say, somewhere around 28 to like I would say 31 cents. So even if it does go down as of now, I think it will most likely see a pretty good rebound from 28 to 34 cent, and I think that is most likely the best level to get this token if you're interested. And beside that, in terms of how it is doing, and I think you can see that as well, the token keeps like getting destroyed because of these massive because of that massive sell pressure, because there are a lot of like I would say there are a lot of holders that are willing to sell the coin above 50 cents. So again, I think the coin does have a problem of that. So there are a lot of buyers who bought it somewhere around here and they are selling it before it goes as high as 70 cents. So again, I think this is going to be a really strong resistance as well. So again, if it can break above this, I would say, red trend line, we may see it go as high as 77 to 65 cents. But if not, the token may basically go back to as low as 37 cent or even like 33 cent is a possibility. Again, as of now, they still have 2 days to go in this conference. So let's see what they do. If they announce some interesting thing on 25th and 26th, we could see the token surge as high as I would say 61. So I think that is going to be a really strong resistance that it needs to break. So I'm looking at this target as of now like 56 to 63 if they announce some interesting thing, and we may see a pretty good sell pressure somewhere on these resistance. Anyways, let's see what happens. I just want to call the coin. I will be back with more. Thanks for watching.